Alright, the last weigh-in was 293.8. I'm looking for that number or lower. Hopefully I did not gain a bunch over Christmas and Christmas Eve. $294.2. Okay, 0.4 is not too bad, considering. Alright, time to go to the gym. I postponed the gym for an hour. Because I was really tired. I'm still tired. I barely got out of bed. But I need to be there in 5 minutes. It takes more like 10 to get there, so I'm going to be a little late. But I don't have a regular warm-up today because we're doing the pull. I grabbed this because my stomach's already growling. It's like a 50-calorie little rice cake, so I'm going to have that and then get my swim on. All right, everybody, I'm done with the swim. I did a whole mile in the water. So I did 24 laps as part of my designated workout. So it was like, you know, fast-paced, all the different strokes and ways of walking in the water. And then after that, my friend showed up on my last lap for the 24. And so I was like, okay, I'll chat with you. I said, I've already done 24 laps. I might as well do 8 more and get the wet mile. Wet mile is just when you walk a mile or swim a mile in the water. Wet mile. So I did. And then she told me, she was like, there's line dancing at 11:30. I said, well, I didn't bring any clothes with me. And I haven't eaten. So I was like, I need to go home. I mean, I did eat a rice cake, but it's 50 calories. I've expended a lot of energy. I need more. But anyway, so I was like, I need to go home, shower, get changed, put on some tennis shoes, shove some turkey down my throat. I said, and then I would love to come to the line dancing class. So that is what I am going to do. So I'm going to get another workout in. But so the whole thing, the workout plus walking the eight laps with her, and we did some pull-ups and stuff. It was an hour and 40-minute workout. So that was great. Or more like an hour and a half, because I was a couple minutes late, so like an hour and a half in the pool. So yeah, breaking down what I did. So I did 4 laps to warm up, just walking them in the water. And then I'm just going through the strokes first. And then the forward stroke, backward stroke, side stroke on one side, side stroke on the other side, breaststroke, and then walked 8. There was exercises in between. So the exercises in between, there was, and I had to get out of the water for them, so they were not done in the water. I did 25 squats, and then 25 pull-ups in the water. So there's like a little diving board thing, and you pull up, and I did it with my hands like this. And then with my friend Jenny, I turned my hands the other way and did 25, just to even it out. And then I had to get out of the pool again at one point and do 25 push-ups. I cannot do 25 quality push-ups, y'all. So I was like, do you want me to do it on the wall? Like, I could do like 5 push-ups with my full body weight properly. That's it. So he was like, well, let's do it on the mat. He said, basically, he didn't say it like this, but the girl push-ups, you know, where you're on your knees, they call them girl push-ups. Or Air Force push-ups. We used to make fun of the Air Force in the Navy. It was the one to pick on. But anyway, he was like, well, just try them on your knees. We'll see how many you can get. So I was like, okay. After like 10, I was already hurting. By 13, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to be done. By 15, I was like, please let me be done. And then he was like, all right, I'm going to race you. And like I was already on, I think I was on 15. He was like, I'm going to race you. So he gets on the ground, like the pool ground, So it's not like smooth. It's kind of uncomfortable ground. I was on a mat. He was not. It was like, I'm going to race you. If I get 25 before you get to 25, you have to do another 25. I think he was just trying to get me to actually go to the 25 because I was already like, I'm so done with this. I wasn't complaining or anything, but like just in my head, I was like, I'm so done with this exercise. But anyway, so he raced me, and he was like, how close are you? I was like, 23, and then he kind of like paused so that I could catch up, and I got my 25. So I was like, okay, that's a good trainer. Get on the ground beside you so that you do it. But anyway, so yeah, I did 25 push-ups, and then I had to do, forgot what they're called, like leg raises where you're flat on the ground and then you lift your legs, or leg lifts, I guess. Your feet are together, legs straight, up, down, up, down. He had to go, so he told me that was my exercise. He didn't tell me how many, and I didn't ask. So I did 25. And then I had to do flutter kicks, which is where your legs are not together. It's like one after the other, up, down, up, down, up, down. I did 50 of those because I was like, oh, one for each leg. So I did 50 of those, and that was my workout today. So a wet mile, and then all those exercises I said. Man, and they are harder after getting right out of the water. Because you feel kind of weightless in the water, and then you get out and you feel heavy, and then you're going straight to doing these exercises, so it makes it a little more difficult. But I did it. I got through it. I didn't swallow as much water as I did last time. I am not a quality swimmer, y'all. I can swim, but I am not a quality swimmer. I have not had any, formal training with swimming. Even in the Navy, I did not. Because I was able to pass the test. You just had to jump off this 12-foot platform into the water, swim to the end without touching the bottom. You could do any stroke you wanted to. I probably did doggy paddle, to be honest. and then you had to do a 5-minute dead man's float. So your face and your body is in the water, and you're not kicking. You're just still in the water, and you just every once in a while you come up and get a breath, head goes back in the water. And you're in clothes doing that. And then there might have been one more thing that you had to do, but I can't remember what it was. It's been a long time. That was 2008. So yeah, that's been a long time. Or was that, the end of 2008. I was at boot camp during Christmas, y'all. I missed Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, all that. I was in boot camp. I don't know why I chose that date. I was not thinking. I had to wait 9 months to go to boot camp after I enlisted because my rating only has so many openings. And then you have to wait until there's a slot for you to fill. And then you go to your boot camp. So I was in the delayed entry program, which just means, delayed entry. So you're in, but you haven't gone through basic yet. So they have you do workouts and call people and recruit them and stuff like that. You have to put in so many hours a week, but you don't get paid for it. So anyway, you don't get paid, but you have to do some work. That is a cop. I know, it's an undercover cop, because it's not a normal branded car. It's just a white regular car, but it had that little side mirror. Anytime there's the little extra side mirror circle, it's a cop. That's how you know. Anyway. Anyway, I wasn't going over the speed limit, so it's fine. But, yeah, it was definitely a cop. But, I am turning onto my road, so I'm about home. About home. So, yeah, I need to eat, shower, and get my butt back to the gym. And then I have piano lessons. But he did message me and ask if we were still on for that, and I told him, I was like, hey, I haven't practiced anything new. If you don't want to do it today, don't worry about it. We can do the lesson a different time. So, I'm sure he'll get back to me relatively soon and let me know what the plan is. But I gotta get to it, y'all. Get to it. I'm gonna show y'all something interesting. Okay, I already did this, so I know what the result's gonna be. But I have wet hair, which adds 0.4 ounces. I was 0.4 ounces overweight when I weighed this morning. All I've done is pee a couple times. I haven't pooped, and I did a good workout. So now, if it'll stabilize, now it says 293.5. Okay, this morning it was 294.2. 293.5 is 0.2 ounces less than my lowest weight all year. So I'm liking that. We didn't actually gain holiday weight, y'all, because I've even had a rice cake this morning. So I just needed to pee a couple more times and we're good. As lunch is just leftovers. So I've got some turkey. I've got a roll with a little bit of butter. And then I have some dressing. There's a couple pieces of macaroni in it because it was in the same Tupperware bowl. So I didn't bother taking it out. I just weighed it as if it was the turkey. So anyway, I literally have 5 minutes to eat before I need to go. So I'm going to eat this as fast as I can. I'm probably going to eat some of it in the car. So yeah. I just finished the line dancing. I ate my food in the car. So I was still like 10 minutes late because I was finishing eating it in the car. So yeah. But it was fun. We learned like four or five different line dances. I can't even remember at this point. My favorite was the one that had the K-step. Some of them were easier than others. One of them I did not get perfectly right the whole time. Oh man. And then two of them I got really good. So I was like, okay, this is fun. But yeah, apparently they're going to start doing it like 3 times a week here. So I might be doing some regular line dancing. I didn't film any of it, obviously, because it would have been hard to not... You would have had people in the video the whole time. So a gym is like one of the places where it's like, I don't really want to film strangers at the gym. Especially if it... Not so much with like a cardio class, but like the pool when people are in their bailing suits. Like, no. But anyway... so that's done, and now it is either 12:30 or 1:30, depending on if my car is ahead or behind. I can't remember. I think the class was 11:30. Yeah, so it's 12:30, 12:36 exactly. But anyway, so I gotta go home. I gotta fish out my piano booklet and teach myself 1 or 2 songs or something, just so that I have something to work on for this afternoon with my instructor. I might get another coffee. I can't do it now because I didn't bring my money, but I kind of want another coffee, so I might do that on the way to piano lessons. I don't know, y'all. But yeah, the coffee's been really good. Yeah, but anyway, I am headed home now. Gotta practice, and I don't know what else I'm gonna do, but I am very, very behind on uploading these vlogs. So maybe I will attempt to edit 1 or 2. We'll see. I might do that first, actually, because I'll have to do something while the videos are rendering, so I could just practice while they're rendering. I might do that because I am so behind. Alright. I could really go for like a big fat brownie or piece of cake right now. Like I just want to sit and eat something really sweet. But instead, I'm still going to get my sweet, but I'm going to get some more protein in with this 100% Greek yogurt. This is the strawberry flavor, so it does have some added sugar, but the whole little cup I got going on here, I got a little over 3/4 of a cup. And it's like 130 calories. So this is a much better choice for me than like going and buying a Rice Krispie treat or or whatever else. But anyway, so I'm gonna have this, and then hopefully that will tell my brain, you're good. Stop thinking about food. And I can get some stuff done. It's almost 3 o'clock, so I need to leave in a couple of minutes to go to my piano lesson. But this is what I'm eating. I didn't really have breakfast this morning because I just had one of those rice cakes. So I'm kind of thinking of this as breakfast, including the yogurt that I had earlier. Like that would have been a good little balanced meal. But I've just kind of ate it separate. I'm getting really cold as well, so I'm definitely going to stop and get a coffee to try to warm me up a little bit. But anyway, so yeah, this is half a bagel with almond butter, and less than a gram of honey. My scale didn't register the weight for the honey, so I just put 1 gram because it wasn't registering any weight for it. So I was like, okay. And then I have some green grapes as well. So I'm going to have this, and then I'm going to get me a coffee on the way, which is still going to leave me around 700, 800 calories for dinner. And I already know what I plan to eat, which is some taco. So that'll be really good. On the way home from lessons in Walmart, did not find my walking pad or even just like a cheap pedometer or Fitbit. But I did get thirsty, so I got me a Body Armor dragon fruit flavor, and this one is the light one, so it's 20 calories. And then there was all the like Christmassy food and stuff was on sale for 25% off. So I got some Lindor, and it is an assorted one. I like the cookies and cream. And I think this was the only pack, I know it was the only pack that I picked up and looked at that had the cookies and cream. So I'm going to have like a serving size of that on the way home. I might not even do a full serving size because the serving size is three of these, which is 230 calories for the one serving. So I got that, and then I got some Reese's Christmas trees. And they're like $1.80 per tree. So that will go in I have like a little small safe. And I'm actually, when I'm deliberate about it, I'm really good at making things like this last and not just overindulging and eating it all in one go. So I can put it in my little safe. And that helps me because it's out of sight, out of mind until I get a craving, and then I can go get it. So yeah. That's what I'm going to do with the chocolates and stuff. And, of course, my husband will help me with some of it. And he got his own, like, he got a large bag of something with Reese's, and he got a bunch of other stuff. I also got two, like, it was like an individual little thing, and it was like 130 calories of peppermint bark. It's like 2 pieces of the Ghirardelli peppermint bark, so that's already separated. So, with my calorie, I can have 2,000 calories, so if I have like all whole foods, then usually there is a couple hundred calories left over for something that's not nutritious. So I get to indulge like that, and if I do it every day, that's fine, because I have it anyway. But yeah, I'm going to eat that and go home, and I'm sure my husband wants to listen to his music again, so I will check in y'all at dinner. It is already 6 o'clock, so we're getting there. It's very dark out. I'm in the city. I'm hearing a plane go over my head. But anyway. Yeah. We used to live here for 10 years. 10 years with all this traffic, which you're not even seeing any traffic right now. This is like nothing. Anyway. I did eat 3 Lindors, which was the serving size, and this is my 420 calorie dinner. I have 1 taco, just meat and cheese only, and then I have some well done asparagus with 2 garlic cloves, some lime juice since I ran out of lemon, and some sea salt. That's all I do on those. It was asparagus that was on the very last leg, so out of the whole pack that I bought, this was all that I could salvage, and like, they're skinny asparagus. Might not be very good, but we'll see. I'm gonna eat it anyway. But yeah, so this is what I'm starting with. I'm still drinking my Body Armor that I got at Walmart. So yeah, I am gonna relax, watch a show. It's been a long day. My feet are hurting. I finally took my shoes off. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this. I still have 400 calories left for the day, so I might have a second taco, or I might cook a vegetable or something. Like I might do some potatoes. I thought about that. So yeah, I might do some potatoes, put a little bit of the meat on top of it, and some cheese on top of it. That might be good. But yeah. The next time I do tacos, it'll be a little bit less calories for the taco because this shell is gluten-free and it's like 140 calories for one. And I found some high-protein whole wheat ones that I think are like 60 calories for the whole shell. So that will reduce how much the tacos are. But you will see me eating tacos for the next several meals because it's a pound of meat. And I'm the only one eating it. So it's going to take me a while. All right. Continuing dinner with some potatoes and Korean barbecue sauce. And I still have 200 calories left for the day. Shockingly, still have an appetite. It's 9 o'clock, so I got about an hour before bed. But I have 28 grams of the lesser evil popcorn. And then I have one Ghirardelli peppermint bark square. And that puts me right at my calories for the day. So, yay!